Morning, Trainiacs. You may have noticed me mentioning that I'm posting all of my training logs, like every single day with details of all the workouts via email, but I haven't actually explained what that email is. So I figure that's worthy of an update to explain what y'all are getting yourselves into. Stuff like this. Alright, so I realized recently that obviously, even though I post things in like fairly chronological order, sometimes it's not in chronological order. YouTube doesn't order things for you as you watch them in chronological order. People aren't finding my stuff in chronological order, so even if I were to share every single workout that I did, which I used to do, which a lot of people like, it was totally out of place because there was no context about where those workouts were placed in the course of a week, in the course of a year. I mean, people might be watching something now based on the comments that I posted 3 months ago. So if they're looking at that workout and saying, oh, that's what Taren did, maybe I should start doing that, but they're in their off season, it's just all kinds of bad. So what I came up with was this idea that every single week we would send out my training log and it would break down what I did every single day, every single workout, little bit of context about why I'm doing that, little bit of context about why the week is the way it is, and then you can get a flavor of how to maybe train yourself, a little bit of a flavor of what the Team Trainiac training is going to be like just all kinds of context besides me just sitting and yapping in front of the camera day after day. So what we've got here is last Monday's email, because we're planning on getting these out on Monday because Training Peaks summarizes each training week from Monday to Sunday. So by Monday morning, the past week is summed up. And this is what an email is going to be like, explaining why I'm doing what I'm doing and where it fits in the overall scheme of what I'm trying to accomplish. Of course, big disclaimer that this is not personalized training for you, but personalized training will be on the Team Trainiac training platform. Quick thing, we're going to open up only 250 spots for that when it first comes out to make sure that everything works and like the software doesn't break. The backers of the Kickstarter campaign will get first crack at that, and then the remainder of the paid spots, so let's assume that like 150 of the backers say like, all right, I'm in, I'll be regular member after their beta testing period and their free testing period is over, the remaining spots will be released to the public. So I'm imagining that's going to be a fairly small amount, and you're going to want to be on the team waitlist to make sure if you want to get in on that right away. So triathlontaren.com/team waitlist. All right, back to the email. So then I'll go through every single workout that I've done throughout the week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That's a week. I will have explanation of what I did and then a little bit of why I did it. And then there will be one of those workouts that I'll asterisk and make a point of showing that this is something that's really proprietary and I think kind of the secret sauce of what's going to be included in the Team Trainiac training platform. So in this case, for anyone that's new to my training, I've pointed out that the hex bar deadlift routine paired with a max effort plyometric jump is like the cornerstone to my annual training philosophy, and that's incorporated into the Team Trainiac training platform. And then a link to where you could go get on the wait list if you wanted to, but then details on everything else. So, I mean, frankly, I know that there's probably going to be a whole bunch of you that might take this and just go and do the training on your own and not join the Team Trainiac training platform. If that's what you want to do, that's on you, man. But I think that this is intended to give everyone just a little more understanding and confidence about what that is. At the bottom here, we will go and take the Training Peaks stats that have come from the week before. So what you're gonna get is a screenshot of the most previous week, and it's not very exciting right now because I'm in the off season, but it'll explain how much I trained. 5 hours and 3 minutes. Oh, that's a far cry from the 15s I was putting out in the summer. Total distance, the total training stress score, that's super low. I was doing that in one workout in the summer. The distance I swam, the distance that I biked, the distance that I ran, which is nothing, and it'll indicate which of these workouts are which. If you're not familiar with Training Peaks, it'll indicate strength workout, swimming, running, biking. The training stress score is how intense that was. So what you'll see is day by day, which workouts I go really long, which workouts I go really short but really intense, which workouts and days I go and rest, and you'll see all of that. So now, if you go to triathlontaren.com/training log, this is what you'll see. All it takes is putting in your email address, and then you click this button here, Taren at supercoolhandsomedude.com. I wonder if that URL is available. You click send me the workouts. It doesn't cost you anything. This is literally just a free service that I thought would be a really good idea, considering that we are kind of putting out a full training program, and this would be a good way for people to get familiar with what the training is going to be like. Granted, like I said, big disclaimer, this is not customized training for you. This is what I'm doing, and to get the customized training for you, it's really meant to happen on the Trainiac training platform, because we have all of those pieces of monitoring your readiness to train, monitoring how well you're doing, a proper build, making sure that you're training on your schedule, not on my schedule, that you're recovering well, that you're getting good workouts based off of the time that you're racing. Like if you were to follow my workouts and you're from Australia, you're going to be totally backwards. It wouldn't make any sense. But in that training program, everything is customized to your year, your schedule, when your races are, how fit you are. I think it's really good. It's like almost everything that you would get from a one-on-one coach. In some cases, I would actually say quite a bit more, because there's big motivation aspects and there are discounts on a whole bunch of sponsor gear. Pretty good for a fraction of the price. Anyway, go subscribe to those emails. That's it. That's all I'm going to say. triathlontaren.com/training log if you're interested. Oh, and on that note, here is a fancy montage of the workout that I did this morning. And if you want to see the details of that workout, you got to go into the training log. There we go. Works out perfectly, right?